What should you do if a potential client doesn't want to sign an agreement? It's common for potential clients not to want to sign an agreement or to be very hesitant about signing an agreement, especially if they're unfamiliar with you and you haven't built any trust with them yet. So the hesitation is usually concerns about being locked into an agreement that they're unsure of, or they may simply not understand the importance of a formal agreement. So how should you handle it? First of all, you need to understand their concern. So try to understand why they're being hesitant. Often it's not about the agreement itself, but rather about trust and uncertainty in your services. So understand their concerns and acknowledge them, and explain that the agreement is in place to protect both parties by setting clear expectations. Instead of just rejecting the client outright, you really want to suggest a compromise. So you want to be flexible. So you could offer a trial period, maybe do a short-term project for them with a flexible agreement, or you could do a non-binding letter of intent or basic terms that outline without locking them into a long-term contract. But you basically want to find middle ground. So you want to communicate with them that this isn't meant to be restrictive, and it's actually a way to make sure that both sides are clear on the deliverables and the expectations. And then you want to start building trust through your work. So if a client is unsure about signing an agreement with you, it's usually because they haven't seen your work in action. So you might want to propose doing a trial or starting with a small project, because this will help them to see the quality of your work and build confidence in working with you, and therefore they'll be more willing to sign a longer term agreement. So you really want to emphasize that it has mutual benefits. Remind the client that it's protecting them as much as it's protecting you, because it's ensuring clear communication for both sides with defined deliverables and transparent payment terms. Ultimately, the key for this situation is finding that middle ground and compromising. You don't want to do all of this work to get a client to the position where they're ready to work with you and then reject them because they won't sign an agreement. Sometimes you just have to find that middle ground in order to find a way to move forwards. And especially if you think that that client could be a good fit for you long term, or it's someone that you really want to work with. So I hope that this has been helpful. I have seen this come up quite a bit as a frequently asked question, so I just thought I would address it in a video to give you some guidance on what I would do in the situation. So hopefully that helps you. All right, have a fantastic day.